Hey yo, what the frickin' heck is up, boys? It's Porcupine TV, and today, since the year has ended, the decade has ended actually, we're going to be reflecting on the games this year and breaking down the top 5 games of the decade. Now, before we get into the top 5, I have a game that I wanted to give an honorable mention. That is Fortnite. Is again the worst game of the year. Now, starting off our top 5, number 5, gotta be the Goose game. It is a stealth puzzle game where you play as a swan, and the objective of the game is just to go around and ruin everyone's day. You get to abuse children, and overall the game really just makes you feel like a duck. Now moving on to number 4, we got Astral Chain. Now this is a game. Robots have taken over the world, so you have to enslave robots to fight other robots. It's a hoot of a time. You have a chain. You can chain around shit. Either you get you can throw a chain and shit. There's all the chain mechanics really innovate the genre. Moving on, number 3, we have Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is the newest game from Software, the developers of Dark Souls. You play as a ninja, and there's heavy emphasis on parrying attacks to defeat enemies in combat. It would have ranked higher, but halfway through the game it gets really hard and I couldn't beat the game. So if they fix that part, it might rank higher. But moving on to number 2, we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order by Respawn. It is a Dark Souls-like Star Wars game where you play as a Jedi, has good boss fights. There's Metroidvania elements where you have to go back to certain areas after you get abilities. Overall, pretty solid experience. The only downside is it is a Star Wars game, and Star Wars is pretty fucking gay. And moving on to number 1, you guys probably know what it is by process of elimination, but it is Big Chungus Remastered for the PS4. It is a remaster, a reimagining of the original Big Chungus for the PS4, and it has all the same great gameplay as the original Chungus. They even added a side quest where you can unlock Keanu Chungus as a playable character. The only downsides is the graphics are significantly worse than the original Big Chungus for PS4, and there's some glitches that were not in the original game for some reason. There's a game-breaking glitch on the first level that bricked my fucking PS4, I don't know. But other than that, it is an absolute masterpiece. Would highly recommend. Game of the year, hands down.